is the silliest thing I've ever heard.
I've heard that song all week in my head.
It's so catchy. Thanks again, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Welcome to week 9? Anyone got a number?
9.
Week 9 in the NFL?
9.
Week 10?
10.
Get the hell out of here. 10 weeks we've been doing this crap. Awesome.
11.
And the Bills are what? Oh, yeah, we did another show.
I don't know.
What are we,
What
six,
are the Bills?
6 and 2?
Yes, indeed.
6 and 2. The Bills are 6 and 2.
What's going on this week, though?
I don't know.
The Bills are facing the Browns.
Oh, it's Bills-Browns Day.
Wait, the Browns still have a team? I thought they let them go.
Oh.
Oh, no, just kidding. They're back. They were gone for 3 years.
Yeah.
Maybe 4.
Then they moved
Whatever.
back. They moved out in the middle of the night, you know.
Yeah.
Truck.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
Uh-huh.
well, 6 and 2. We faced the Washington team last week. It was a good game. I mean, the Bills had a solid performance. It was fine. They didn't do anything crazy.
You put it perfectly, Billy. It was fine.
Yeah.
You won the game.
Josh Allen was 14 of 20 for 160 yards and a touchdown. Singletary had 95 yards on 20 carries and a touchdown.
It's not bad.
Beasley had another receiving touchdown. John Brown, 4 catches for 80 yards, roughly. I mean, they were fine. The second half, they shut down the run. The run defense was bad in the first half. They gave about almost 100 yards to Adrian Peterson. I think he had 8 yards in the second half.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe that was due to them winning. I don't think so. They weren't winning by that much, were they?
No.
But
No, I think it had to do with them.
Let's hope they can do that.
Yeah, they got it. Well, they really had to shut down the Browns' attack today. If the Cleveland has anything going for them, it's Nick Chubb.
And
He's
now they
good.
have a guy who was suspended, Kareem Hunt.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Is he playing today?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
I can't remember what he did, but I'm sure someone will tell us.
I don't want to know what he did. I don't think we need to repeat
It's
it.
none of our business.
No, it's not.
It's really none of my business.
It's none of my business.
It's none of your, especially none of your business, Billy.
You know what? Real quick, before we do anything else, I'd like to talk about something. And we haven't brought it up yet on the show today. But the Bills are 6 and 2.
6 and 2.
That's not bad.
It's a decent record coming into week 15. Is that what we
16.
said?
Did you think at the beginning of the year, by week 400, that they'd be 6 and 2?
Oh, for sure.
I'm a little pleasantly
sure.
surprised. I'm a little pleasantly surprised. I thought they were going to be good this year, but 2 losses one to New England, who, okay, they're all right,
They're the old England as far as I'm concerned. Same old New England.
and 1 to the Eagles, which, I mean, they were coming off a couple rough weeks, and they were due for a hot game, and we were due for an egg.
Egg.
We laid an egg against
We
the
laid an
Eagles.
egg.
And, I mean, other than that, fine.
Yeah.
6 and 2. We're in the hunt. Actually, we're on top of the hunt
Yeah.
in the playoff race. The hunt is here. We're on top.
We're being hunted
By who?
by everyone underneath us.
Exactly. And speaking of teams underneath us, the 2 and 6 Cleveland Browns. Nobody saw this coming, except for everybody who thought they would fall flat on their faces as far as what they were going to do this year.
From what I heard, Budweiser is trying to put this thing together where they lock the coolers again.
They're bringing it back, huh?
I don't know.
I mean, they might have to. If they go 2 and 7, I mean, they might even fire the coach. Freddie in the kitchens.
Oh, what he's cooking is no good. I don't know if I liked it or not.
You know what? For moron, and not a moron, but for more on the team down Lake Erie, fresh off his big trip to Italy, he came back just for the show today. He got back late last night. It's time for Jives
With Jimmer.
with Jimmer. Give me a second, Jimmer. There you are. He's back, everybody. Back from across the pond and whatnot.
Bonsuera.
Oh my! Now he's speaking different languages. We got to get him off. the
Jimmer,
show.
before you start,
Yes.
aside from your company that you went with, sorry, Matt. Konnichiwa, as they say in Italy.
That's more
How,
Japanese. I didn't go to Japan.
how was your trip?
Very good. Ate a lot of good food. A lot of red wine, beautiful weather,
Wonderful.
beautiful season.
Awesome. Good for you. You know what? If there's any guy that deserves a trip, it's Jimmer. And unfortunately, like we said, his companion wasn't picked for him. He was forced to go with Matt Newton. But enough about you guys. Let's talk about the Bills' opponent today, the 2-6 Cleveland Browns.
Well, the Cleveland Browns are a franchise that have won 3 NFL titles in a 6-year span. Granted, that was the 1950s.
They were in the NFL, not the AFL.
Correct. They
Ah.
were in the NFL.
I just want to get that straight.
They won another one in the 60s in the Jim Brown years.
He
Had a
was
few-
good.
He was. Had a few flashes here and there, but otherwise, not good. Past 20 years, they've had one winning season, that being in 2007 when they went 10-6 and lost in the wild card round of the playoffs.
Kelly Holcomb.
Kelly Holcomb years,
Yeah.
very good.
Didn't they, lose to
Holcomb.
the, didn't they lose to the Steelers in a snow
I
game?
believe so.
Yeah, I happen to remember.
Good man.
Mm-hmm.
More recently, 2015, they finished 3-13. 2016, 1-16. No, 15.
No.
Excuse me,
How many?
15. They
Okay.
might have played an extra game here or there.
Mm-hmm.
2017, their win total was a big 0, goose egg. Last year, they started off 2-5-1, then went on a little bit of a tear, winning 5 of their last 7 to finish the season at 7-8-1. A lot of that was due to the play of then rookie quarterback Baker Mayfield. After replacing old Bills friend Tyrod Taylor,
Tyrod.
he played in 14 games and threw for 3,725 yards and 27 touchdowns.
Did pretty good
He
for
did,
a rookie.
yeah, he
that
came
was
on
that's a
pretty
pretty good
good.
season.
And all of the rookie class of that year, Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, Lamar Jackson, he probably had the best rookie season.
Yeah.
March this year, they made a blockbuster trade for Giants wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr.
He's pretty good.
He was good too.
Until he got there.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Keep going, Jimmer. Bring it. Pile it on.
So, momentum, development of Baker Mayfield, OBJ, predictions were through the roof. Playoffs, some people were even saying Super Bowl.
There were a lot of Vegas hits for them for the Super Bowl.
You are
That was
correct.
kind of crazy.
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 So here they come in today with a record of 2-6, losers of their past 4 games.
So they lost. Oh, I didn't even realize they lost 4 in a straight.
They have lost
That's
4
5
straight.
in a straight.
A lot of it could be
For you poker fans.
attributed to Baker Mayfield. So far this season, in 8 games, he's only thrown 7 touchdowns. It puts him on pace for a total of about 14 for a season as compared to 27 in less than a season last year.
What about his turnovers? Has he been turning the ball over? I mean, what's his deal?
He's got 9 interceptions this year as opposed to the mentioned 7 touchdowns.
Wow.
Also in his play, he is rated at 75.1 as quarterback not being hurried. That is last in the league.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. That
it's-
should be higher if you're not getting.
Yeah,
you're not
he
getting
doesn't have
after
the
you.
pocket being collapsed around him.
Stinks.
He doesn't have a linebacker blitzing him or a safety.
Right.
When he has time to throw, he is the worst in the league.
Wow. I didn't. Jimmer, you astonish me every week with these facts. I love it.
And the T-shirt.
And the T-shirts. If anyone paid attention, Jimmer's shirt, the rebuild since 1999. Boy, that's rough.
Want another astonishing fact?
Yes.
They are paying Odell Beckham Jr. $16.75 million per year in base salary.
He's got to afford to watch.
He's an outstanding player, but the Browns have only targeted him in the red zone 3 times this season. That's this season. That's not last game. That's not in the 4-game losing streak. This is all season.
That's
8,
pretty
3
terrible.
8 games.
8 games, 3
And he's the
targets.
best. He might be their best offensive player other than Nick Chubb, maybe. And they don't even
He
throw
might
the
be
damn
the
ball to
best
him.
offensive player in the NFL.
When he's awesome, he's awesome. I mean, when he's in, he's in. I could keep going with this kind of stuff, but the point is, he's a pretty damn good ball player, and they're not even throwing him the ball.
Exactly.
Whose fault is that, Jimmer?
I would say that on the coaching staff because they call the plays.
Fair enough.
It's not all doom and gloom for the Cleveland offense.
What?
I mentioned Nick Chubb, the rushing game.
Right.
Cleveland as a team is number 2 in the league in rushing. Nick Chubb is number 5 at 102.4 yards per game.
Not bad.
That's pretty good.
And as also mentioned previously, the return of Kareem Hunt. For those that aren't up on this, Kareem Hunt was the 2017 NFL rushing champion while with the Kansas City Chiefs. Couple transgressions in 2018. In February 2018, he shoved and kicked a woman. And in June of 2018, he also had an altercation with several other guys at a drinking establishment.
So he's an idiot.
Basically, yeah.
I mean,
not defending the guy in any way, but
you're
he's
just
coming
stating
back
facts,
today.
Jimmer. I understand. But I just don't get why. You know what? That brings up a point that kind of confuses me.
He goes out on the hunt.
These guys have this awesome job. You know, they get paid millions of dollars to play a game. We could spend time talking about that. But why do these guys like to risk this? Like a player like that is an exceptional football player. What's the point of going out and doing something stupid like that?
It's just being a knucklehead.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? There's no place for it. I think those guys should get longer than 8 games or whatever.
Can
it
I
is.
weigh
That's
on
what
this?
Kareem Hunt had.
You
Weigh
can-
in on this?
Yeah, go ahead, Josh.
He's not taking a risk. That's his lifestyle, from what I understand.
So you think he's just a dummy?
Wow.
He's
It's
just
not a risk. That's how he rolls.
Yeah. Well, I don't like it.
Money or not.
Sorry
like
to
it
interrupt,
either.
Jimmer.
That's
What up?
quite all right.
Face.
Yeah, face.
Defensively, all you really got to know is Cleveland ranks 6th in the league in passing yardage allowed.
Oh.
So Bills' passing game might not have any success, but they rank 30th in rushing yardage allowed.
Oh.
So you can see both teams running the ball quite a bit.
Well, the other thing too, the weather forecast in Cleveland is supposed to be a bit breezy. And the
I
last
heard gusts about 10 to 15, peaking out about
Off the
17,
lake.
20 miles per hour.
in the last 4 games the Bills have played in, the average wind gust has been over 20 miles an hour. So the Bills have played. They're used to the wind. They're going to go down Lake Erie there and play in the wind again. Again against the Browns.
Browns, who come in today relatively healthy. Only 2 injuries of note: safety Eric Murray and defensive end Olivier Vernon, who came over with OBJ from the Giants. Both of those players are not playing.
Vernon's he's had a pretty all right career.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
He's kind of an afterthought in that trade.
Right.
I mean,
Well, yeah,
go
because
back
you had
on.
OBJ, who should be
Exactly.
awesome. Anything else, Jimmer?
Yeah, coming into today, with all the hype, the talent on the team, Cleveland is a desperate team. They don't win today, kiss any success for the season goodbye. With their rushing game, the Bills have allowed 151.3 yards per game rushing in the past 3 games.
Oh boy, I know where this is going.
Kind of looking at it how it's shaped up with Philadelphia. Philadelphia was a desperate team, good rushing attack, going to run the ball all day on the Bills. Cleveland, very desperate team, good running attack. You may say, well, Philadelphia, better team than Cleveland, but kind of outweighing that is Cleveland is at home.
Ah.
I'm calling Cleveland 20, Buffalo 17.
Boo!
Well, there's that liar,
There's
Jimmer.
that liar, Jimmer. Jimmer, thank you very much, everybody.
Thanks,
That was
Jimmer.
Josh and Jimmer. Thanks, Jimmer. All right.
Man, is it cold out here?
It is chilly. Speaking of, I'd like to give a shout out to anybody watching the show today. The Zephyr is watching again.
Hello, Zephyr.
Dave Stevens, hello. Billy Ribby.
Hello, Mr. Ribby. And you too, Dave. I didn't
Andy
mean to
Scatine.
announce it.
Danny Alessi, Brian Rock.
Billy, I have a question for you. I just thought about this.
Go on.
Seeing that the Cleveland Browns hired a new coach this past off season,
I'm listening.
do you think they hired Freddie Kitchens because the quarterback's name was Baker? Kitchens, Baker? No? Bakery? Baker?
Keep going.
You
I'm
got
trying to
anything?
catch on.
We got a baker, and this guy, his name is Kitchens.
Uh-huh.
That's where you do the baking, in the kitchens.
I'm still not.
So, anyways, do you think
When a father muffin and a mama muffin meet.
they make mini muffins?
Yeah, all right. They're like,
Mini
Freddie
muffins.
Kitchens and Baker Mayfield.
You get what? Oh, mini
Yeah,
muffin.
mini
You know
muffins.
mini
I know what
muffin.
he's talking. This guy.
Do you think that's why they did it?
No.
Oh. Well, then, it makes no sense because they suck.
Speaking of somebody who doesn't suck but reflects the weather right now.
This guy
little
wasn't here
chilly.
last week.
He wasn't?
No.
Oh yeah. And thanks again to Carmen for filling in for this bum across from us who didn't even show up because he went to the game
With
his
his
dad.
I don't know what all these are.
They're air quotes.
I know what they are.
mini muffin.
Hi, Double A. How are
Hey,
you?
it's Little Chili, everybody. Time for double A
Follow
Q&A.
that up.
Follow what up?
I don't-
You just got to keep going like this.
Mini muffins. What?
Like this.
All right. Well, I don't. Yeah. I guess I guess I'll just start into what I was going to talk about.
Well, anyway, first of all, how was your experience at the game last week?
Oh my
with your
God, it was
father?
amazing. We sat 13 rows up on the 30-yard line. The wind was a little chilly,
I'm Pa.
but not inside the stadium. Actually, where we were sitting was very comfortable, and it was just a great game. Like, I never felt like we were in trouble.
No.
Like, they did get close there a little bit, but I never felt like we weren't in control.
It's a
And
good
that's just-
alibi to have for missing Live in the Alley, I guess.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll try not to miss any more, unless
Unless what?
Papa calls.
Well, then you got to go.
Then I gotta go.
You got to lie to us again. Well, what do you got for us today, double A Q&A time?
Well, I would love to talk about the big fatties in the middle. I want to talk about the defensive tackle, the nose tackle, the guys that are down in the dirt and just holding it down.
the big fatties in the middle.
Let's talk about Star Lutule.
Oh, boy.
Why is he struggling?
Why
At $15 million a year is he struggling?
You know what, Josh, I'd like to start this one off. It's his haircut, if you ask me.
I think he needs a new haircut, no doubt. That's where it starts.
Mm-hmm. But he's had one good game this year.
Oh,
One.
he has?
Yeah, he did have one. No, but he had actually the Dolphins game. He had a pretty good game.
I would agree.
But other than that, he gets, especially in the Philly game, he gets pushed off the ball a
Yeah.
lot.
It's a lot more than what I thought. When he came in, I thought he was going to be able to take on two guys.
Yeah.
And one guy's taking him out.
Yeah, consistently.
Yes.
What do you think is, other than the haircut, what do you think his deal is?
I think he's
It's
getting
just-
up there in age, and I don't want to say it. I don't think he has it anymore.
Oh,
Do you think bringing in Legit will bolster his ability to take on the two?
That we'll see.
that was the
I would call him too legit.
too legit
to
Yeah.
to
quit.
quit.
Yeah,
that was
no
their
doubt
signing,
about
the
that.
Bills signing this past
Yes.
week. You're
Yeah,
referring
yeah.
to.
Hey, hey,
Yeah, a giant of a man.
hey,
Like,
hey.
his base is big.
Is he squatting?
He's very girthy.
girthy. There it
Yes,
is.
very
Thick with
good.
two C's.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, of course.
So those two guys, I don't know. I'd like to see them lined up together and see if that bolsters what we're struggling with.
Especially against the way that we've been battling the run. We need
Yeah.
better interior defense.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, what else do you got for us, Double
Yeah,
A?
sure. The second question. Let's go to the past. Who's your favorite nose tackle of all time?
Favorite nose tackle of
Or
all time?
or D tackle if you want to go
in football?
of all time.
In
Yes.
the Bills or football?
You could do either or both.
Okay. Favorite nose tackle of all time?
It's a tough one.
Was John Randall a nose tackle or was he an end?
He was a DN.
Damn it.
He did play inside when called to, but technically he was an end.
Well, then I got to go with Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle!
I can't remember what the guy's name is, but he always used to go like this. A nose tackle.
Oh!
That was my favorite nose
Oh,
tackle.
you know who that was? Johnny Pincher Nose.
Oh, Johnny Pincher Nose.
He hung out with Freddie Kitchens and Baker Mayfield in the Mini Muffin family. That guy doesn't exist,
He's
by the
my
way.
favorite nose tackler. Johnny Kitchen Nose.
Kitchen Nose.
Growing up as a Bills fan, Jeff Wright
Oh, Jeff Wright. There we go.
always got me. That guy had a motor. He wasn't the biggest of the bigs,
No.
but man, he could slice through and he could hold guys up, and he was an excellent player.
Who was the guy that the Bills got in the mid-'90s from the Colts? Jeff Coat?
Oh, Jeff Coat. Yeah, he was more.
He was also more of an end, wasn't
but
he?
he did play inside.
Yeah, he
quite
played
a
in
bit.
too.
Yeah.
I remember that was a big deal because that's after the Super Bowl years. They
Two
when the,
first names and a garment.
Yes,
Jim,
Jim,
Jeff Coat.
Jeff, and Coat.
how long did it take you to think of that one?
Well,
As
I
you
set him
said
up.
it got going, you know.
You got anything else for us, Double
Yeah,
A?
yeah. So obviously you got to have the screwball question.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what is your favorite fast food sandwich?
Favorite fast food sandwich? Well, I will answer that quickly and honestly. It's not only is it the best fast food sandwich, It's the best name for a fast food sandwich. It's Son of Baconator. It's the best name you can come up with. They already have the Baconator, then they come up with Son of Baconator?
How about a baby baconator?
No.
What
No.
are the babies gonna eat, Billy?
Mini
The son.
muffins.
Okay, fair enough.
How about yours?
It's not the McGriddle, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Hell no.
No sweets on meats for you.
I'd have to go with the. I like the Whopper.
An
Simple.
OG.
OG.
Double A, what about you?
I like the sandwich at Arby's with the beef and the cheddar.
The beef and cheddar?
Yes.
Yeah!
How did you know the name of that?
I'm a good guesser.
I
You
described it
guys-
as perfect
you
as
guys
I
in
could.
cahoots?
We're out of hoots. All right, Double A, thank you very
Thanks,
much.
guys.
Thanks. Right now, while he's standing over there, I'd like to give a shout out to Steve-O from
Steve-O.
Quino Music. We know music. How's it going, Steve? It's cold. It's cold, that's right. What do you think about the Bills game today? You got a prediction for us? I do. Yeah? 38-14. All right, I like it. That's a much better one. I have two things I want to bring up with you.
Yeah, it's cold.
Number one, we forgot the Washington team tombstone to throw in the Bills' graveyard since they beat them last week. And now I really want to cover something here that really bothers me. I understand the Browns are named after Brownie the elf, elf-looking guy. Why do they have orange helmets?
They're not named after Brownie the Elf.
Yeah, they are.
No.
What are they named after then?
They're named after their first owner.
Oh,
His last name is Brown. I can't remember his first name.
Paul?
It might
That's
be.
Cincinnati, I thought.
No.
Yeah,
they're the
Paul Brown
Bengals.
Stadium. Oh, you mean Paul Bangle? A good friend of ours, Paul Bangle.
They really are named after their first owner.
Well, then their mascot was Brownie the elf.
They
Well,
didn't
who
like
names
that.
an elf Brownie?
It
I'm
should be
asking you.
Greenie,
It should be,
right?
right?
Or Alfie.
Elfie.
At least Alfie.
I like Elfie,
Not Brownie.
not Brownie. But honestly, the Browns, okay, their mascot, their fan mascot, their makeshift mascot is a dog. They're not the Cleveland Chocolate Labs.
No.
And why do they wear orange helmets?
Wow. What's, no offense to anyone who likes orange,
But
but what's the ugliest color we can put on our helmet? Well, let's put orange on.
brown would be better. Brown would be better. You know what?
Yeah, they might as well be pumpkin spice, because I hate pumpkin spice, too.
Did you hear?
that.
Well, Josh
Ha.
loves pumpkin spice. So
No,
he's
he
not
doesn't.
He does
No, he
too.
doesn't.
He told me. He likes it better than those stupid orange helmets for a team that's called the Browns and a dog mascot that makes no sense. I'm over it. 2-6, they stink. Mini muffins, Baker Mayfield,
Freddie Kitchen.
Freddie in the kitchens, and look at him. He spent a lot of time in the kitchen. They're gonna need a coach named Johnny Skinny Man.
Oh, he was an eater.
He was an eater.
Well, I heard it's supposed to snow this week. You know who I heard that from?
Who?
Jon Snow. He said winter's coming.
Ah, boo!
All right. What's your prediction, Billy?
I'm going to go logical and simple. The Bills, we're going to hit the 40-point mark today.
Combined with the Browns?
No, we're not going to old school Bills Browns
Oh.
6-3. We're not doing that crap anymore. We're better than that, and that was years ago, and it sucked. I was there. Roscoe Parrish muffin the punt. Derek Anderson goes 2 of
You
17.
brought up muffins again. Was that just a mini muffin?
No, that was a huge muff in punt. 41-10. Bills. The Browns get their points on 2 field goals, 2 safeties, just so everyone's clear.
Well, they gave up the safeties on purpose, obviously.
Well, yeah.
Buffalo 27. Browns 26.
Ooh, close
Could be
one.
a
Any
close
shout outs you'd like to do this week?
Shout out to my brother in Alaska.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam. I bet it's cold up there. It's cold here, too. We're going to set records.
Record.
Records.
Anybody else?
That's it.
Okay. Chip, Dave, Mary, Steve-O, we did already, but you get 2 today because you're that good looking. Janet, Scott, Chip, I'm taking your shout out back.
Oh,
It's an unshout out. That's right.
flag on the play.
Yeah, flag. A shout out to Tom Bird for calling me at work the other day and trying to get me out of work to go watch the Sabres game, which they stink lately, by the way.
Oh yeah.
They're not good.
Good thing you didn't go.
I know. Big Dan's prediction is Buffalo 33, Cleveland 10. We'll take another second here. Anybody watching the show have a prediction? Type it in. Let us know so we can yell it like I've been yelling all afternoon because I'm hungover and I can't hear myself think. Anybody going to type in the damn thing? We want to know what is going to happen in the game, people. They got nothing.
Okay, thanks a lot, guys.
Play us out, Dave.
Man, do I got to pee.
Good.